My dear friends and the viewers, as the West is reacting about some of the verses of the Quran, and they are showing their reaction that Islam is not a peaceful code of life. Islam gives us such teachings which encourages the Muslims to kill the infidels. No, we have seen that at present there was a person named Mirza Ghulam Qadiani who made a claim that he is the promised Messiah, and his message is love for all, hatred for none. Now think for a moment that when the West is so reactive with the text and the teachings and the verses of Quran, what about if the West will come to know the views, the teaching, the writings of Mirza Ghulam Qadiani, who was the claimant of promised Messiah, and his group, which called the Ahmadiyya community. At present, according to their own statement, they are in 187 or 89 countries. And they are preaching that this community is a very peaceful, loving, caring, and they are different than the mainstream Muslims. Furthermore, they say that they are the one who have the real message of Islam, a message of peace. They don't hate with anyone. They are not biased with anyone. They don't discriminate anyone. They respect all the human rights. They respect all the religions. My friends, I tell you, unfortunately, no one have read Mirza Ghulam is the founder of this Ahmadiyya community. No one have read his books. And whoever have read his books, they never try to convey their real message or real teachings or real writing to the common person. They are so disturbing writings. It's a kind of disgusting message. The message is based on hatred. When I looked upon the views of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad about the Christianity, I was stunned. Now, tell me if the West will come to know, if West will become aware that this is the teaching and these are the views and this was the mission and this is the goal and this is that's this community and the community want to achieve, then what will happen when they will know about this one? Then how the West is going to react? I'm very much afraid that because they call that we are the Muslims, at that point the West will not take this thing that who is saying, they will say they also claim the Muslim. So the bullet will not see that these words been written by a community which make the claim that they are the real Muslims. No, the bullet will be fired on each and every Muslim. By this issue I think will take 3-4 my videos, because I'll give you the writings of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, which is written in Urdu language as well as in Arabic language. I tried my best to get the best translation of those quotations which I'm going to present to all of you, and I made sure that the translation should not be biased. Translation should be very neutral and fair, so that the message will be conveyed as the writer, as the author have written, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani. And the Ahmadiyya community should not raise any objection that this translation is misleading or this translation is a biased translation. But I take all the responsibility if there is any error, in reference or in translation, that will be purely mine. And unintentionally, my intention is to give the honest translation and honest references and everything on a good faith. But if there will be anything, I do apologize before that. But I will really appreciate if there will be anything wrong or taken mistakenly, then please let me know and I'll correct myself. This is I have taken from the books and from the sayings of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani, which I'm going to present the quotations to you. And as I said, it will be containing on 3, 4, 5 videos, or it could go further depending on that how I will get the material to be translated about that one. I chose the title of these videos on this subject, that the Christianity a stinky and garbage religion. Christianity a stinky and garbage religion. This is the word of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani, the founder of Ahmadiyya faith. Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani writes in his book name is Nurul Haq, the Rohani Khazain volume 8 and page 83. He writes, the Christians are established liars and I am the promised Messiah. Further he says in his Malfuzat, the volume 5 page 97, God has given me such a passion to smash the cross that is unheard of being given to anyone else at this time. Further he says in his book Nurul Haq, the same volume 8 page 126 to 128, O God, crush them the way you crush a rebellious, and descend on their courtyard to destroy their buildings. God, show me the destruction of cross. God, help me conquer their boundaries. These are the wordings, these are the prayers, these are the ambitions of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani, which he wrote in his books. Further he says in his book Daf al-Wala, volume 18, page 246, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani says, Christianity a stinky religion. Christianity a stinky religion. Further he writes in his book Karamatul Sadiqeen, volume 7, page 79, he writes, I swear to God that I will shatter the cross into pieces. Thank you, my dear friends. We will continue over this and you will find the more quotations and the views and the writings and the quotations of Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani, the founder of Ahmadiyya community. Its head office is in UK, London, and where presently their head is Mirza Masroor Ahmad, who is telling the West that his community is the most loving, caring and non-hatred. But as I have quoted these one, and further I will quote the quotations of the founder, you will find out, and then you decide whether this Ahmadiyya community is based on love or based on hatred. Thank you. We will continue.